The Amateur. I don't know what to say, man. Did this man find the killer of his wife through tech savvy and technology or what? Talk to me about The Amateur, man.
Okay, first of all, you gotta know I did not like this film. I don't recommend you to see this film. The only reason that I don't like this film, the only reason I don't like this film is because I've outgrown this type of espionage. I've outgrown this type of storytelling in the spy world. You need to know that uh, the trade craft that was done in this particular movie was specifically to assassination.
What you mean when you talking about tradecraft?
Okay, so a couple things. So the guy is an analyst, right? He is a person who collects data, puts data together, and then comes up with a situation or a scenario that he can forward to his higher ups. Um, that's his particular skill. That's his particular craft. His wife gets his wife gets murdered. No one wants to help him out, so he wants to do it on his own. He blackmails these people to say, "Hey, if you're not gonna help, I got this information on you, and then I want to do it myself."
Did you ever think that he was capable of really going out there doing it by himself?
If they did it right, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't have been thinking that he could do it. But because they didn't do the movie correctly, yeah, I was waiting for him to get hurt some kind of way. The bullet or a scratch or knocked upside the head or something. I mean, this dude got away with everything. Now, mind you, he did it from a distance. So in okay, what there's two parts to this film. There's the part that I consider facts, and there's the part that I consider non-factual. The technical stuff, that's no facts. All that crap was fake. The interpersonal stuff, the how you get to know your mark before you proceed with doing whatever it is you're gonna do to them, that's true. Um, Having some kind of eye in the sky, somebody helping you around, saying, "Oh, go right, go left," that's fake. That doesn't happen. You are the person to find out whether to go right or left, and then you the next day you go and you do it. So there was a lot of parts in it that was completely just bogus, but there were some parts in it. What they back in the day they used to call it a mechanic. They even made a movie called The Mechanic
With
because
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Yeah.
I don't think I have to say I don't think I've seen it, but what's your point?
I think they got a couple of them, a Mechanic and a Mechanic 2. Definitely suggest that you watch both of them, but you're gonna get about the same type of entertainment as you got with this film. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But the point that I'm making with it is that um, this is a guy who finds out who you are, where you live, what your habits are. Um, he himself stays very incognito. He lives extremely beneath his means. You don't live in lavish hotels or anything like that while you're going on a stakeout. You may even live on the street. You may even live at a homeless shelter. But your job is to find out as much information as you can about this particular person. Use that information to to uh, to get your target. So I that part about it, absolutely facts. To make it look like an accident, somebody does it from a distance, and you don't get as hurt that way as like your boy's character, Lawrence Fishburne.
Lauren Fishburne. Yeah, I liked
Yeah,
him. I liked him.
it would have been cool at the end of the movie if Lawrence Fishburne got inside that car and blew his brains out. That would have been cool. Or if it this that's the kind of stuff that you'll see with Mechanic. Or when he gets inside the airplane, you know, like something crazy happens, like RPG comes and blows it out of the sky. Fade to black.
I like Lauren. He was my favorite character. I know
Mm-hmm.
he had the two coworkers that was looking for him, and the girl was helping him for a little bit until
Mm-hmm.
he ended up getting her killed.
Right.
But Lauren, he like that was the best time of the movie when I
That
seen
when you saw
Lauren.
Lawrence,
Yeah,
yeah.
when he was on the screen,
Right.
that was the best time. I enjoyed the film most when I was watching him.
It was, to me, when I was watching it, I saw so many other films all combined in once. Jason Bourne, she getting shot in the car as she driving. That's a Jason Bourne thing. Um, you know, the car chase scene was just awful. There was what was it? What was some? Yeah, it reminds me of The Mechanic. It reminds me of Jason Bourne. It reminds me of there was another movie with not Colin Farrell. Um, God, I can't think of that guy's name. He was in Minority Report, but anyway, it was called The Recruit. And you saw that one?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
I know the movie, but I haven't seen it.
That was that. I wish it had a little bit more of The Recruit in it, because that one goes into the training a lot more. This one, you know he has to go to training, but they don't show a lot of the training.
No, they don't show none at all.
Yeah, so he just,
Which
but
basically he the training was a cover up. He felt that he can just find him
right.
through tech savvy stuff.
What he
I don't got the muscle to go beat
and
him
pull
up
the trigger.
and pull the trigger.
Right.
So I could use my smarts to find him,
find them. Yeah.
and obviously not kill him,
Mm-hmm.
but make him feel what my wife felt.
Because he knows what the real agents do and the information that they need to do what he did, do what they do. He just copied that. But Lawrence did teach him not just hand-to-hand combat or firing or firearm, but he did teach them how to get up and close. You know, I'm talking about face to face. Now this was he couldn't have done, because all the stuff that he does is back on a computer.
Right,
But this was the first time, so he had to have Lawrence Fishburne just be in his face all the time, put the gun to my chest, these type of things. Because I mean, he did get into a little fight though with the lady at the breathing place.
Did
I don't know what
did
that's
it
called.
feel like a real fight scene? Like,
He got his ass kicked. She kicked his ass, but it just wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? He got a little blood, But no, if you're just now getting into the spy stuff, you're just not getting into movies. If you're just now trying to like spy novels and movies, this will be a good one for you. I recommend it to somebody who likes the fun type of stuff.
What you mean the fun? I would think if you a techie guy, I think you would love it. From the jump when he was going in and out of work with the scanning and recognizing if you come in with any kind of devices, I was like, this is the techie.
If you're a fake techie, you'll like it. If you're a real techie, you're gonna sit there like somebody who is really into guns, and they're watching somebody shoot and it's never running out of ammo, or they're never checking anything. You'll be like, you can't do that with that gun and things like that. So with the tech stuff, I don't know, because if you really into tech, you're gonna look at it and be like, it takes like 48 hours to pull facial recognition with the software that we have now. You can't.
And they was doing it a lot faster than that.
Like, they found his girlfriend. He got Now that was real. To have the computer identify that there is a reflection in the glass, and that was a female, and then to take that reflection and come across with something. Another thing was real was to do the 3D animation, and then to transfer that so when he's walking down the street, it'll look like it's somebody else. You can do that, just not as fast. Just not as fast. So you know, I'm not gonna go watch it again. I'll never see this movie again. However, it does make me want to go see a lot of some other movies that were very similar, like The Recruit or The Mechanic. I wouldn't mind going back and rewatching that again just to see the similarities in it. But then there's movies like, what is it called? There's some really boring spy movies out there, but they're good espionage movies.
Like what you mean? More
What is it
down to
called?
earth, more. I ain't gonna. I guess you would say realistic.
Very much more realistic.
More realistic spy movies.
More realistic spy movies where it's really about collecting as much data as you can on the ground and less on the computer. So, like, you know, breaking inside someone's house, the way he did it in this film is that he watched a YouTube video and he figured out how to pick a lock.
What you think about that scene, man? Because that made me think. It was a lot of laughter in there, man. It was a lot of people in there laughing, man. Like, I think about laughter in spy movies with that one,
with the lady,
with that one Eddie Murphy movie.
Oh, okay. I Spy.
But Eddie's a comedian, so
right.
I get it.
Right.
But it was a lot of laughter in that film, man. Like I was like, was it supposed to be this funny?
The big lady, the heavier set lady, and Jason Statham was in it. I think it was someone else in it, but that was like a comedy. I can't remember what it was called though. You remember which one I'm talking about?
Nah.
She was a heavier set lady. Jason Statham was like the real spy, but she was the analyst, and she went. Well, maybe the audience will know who I'm talking about. But again, she's a comedian. A lot of funny parts. That scene. The reason I think that they were laughing is because they did that. You know, they got locked out of something. They needed to go. So you go to YouTube and you figure out how to do it. That's the reason I really think that they laughed. And another reason I think that they laughed is because they could learn how to do it. Because just like that video, it made it seem like it was real simple. But then if you were really trying to pick a lock while you listening to the video, chances are flunk. You know what I'm saying? And then when the guy finished the video, he finished unlocking the lock. So, I mean, I tried to do it. I locked myself out of a storage unit one time. So I got a YouTube video, and please, I ended up just taking a sledgehammer to that lock.